people, and welcome back. And thank you for watching my film, The Big Picture, revealing what really happened in the world's largest underground nuclear explosion. But you pointed out something really fascinating, and that is how the Cannikin test changed the world in a way that you wouldn't expect. It was the origin of the organization called Greenpeace. The direct action campaign against nuclear testing in Amchitka Island began with an organization called the Society for Pollution and Environmental Control, SPEC, which grew up from a group of ecologists, journalists and activists in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Amchitka Island is part of the Aleutian Islands, an archipelago in southwestern Alaska. It was named a wildlife refuge by the American government in 1913, but was to remain open for military use if necessary. As the arms race between the United States and the Soviet Union intensified, the need for nuclear testing sites grew. The shockwave of a nuclear blast could trigger an earthquake. It would disrupt the geology of the island, destroying natural habitats and killing wildlife. If the blast was large enough, it could even cause a tidal wave in the Pacific Ocean. So in September 1971, SPEC organized a protest. They came up with the slogan, "It's your fault if our fault goes," and "Don't make a wave." Three activists, Irving Stowe, Jim Boland, and Paul Coate, led a committee. At first, they weren't called Greenpeace, they were called DMAW, Don't Make a Wave Committee. Not exactly a catchy title. Opposition to the Cannikin test, its environmental impact on Alaska, went right to the top. But it was all overruled by President Nixon. So the Don't Make a Wave Committee came up with the idea of raising money with a concert, and included Joni Mitchell, James Taylor, Phil Ochs. It was a massive success, and they raised enough money to buy an old fishing boat and a roll of black tape. Their ship was named Phyllis Cormac. Okay, and it set sail for the Aleutian Islands in Alaska. On the 15th of September 1971, it was met by the Coast Guard ship Confidence, which forced the activists to turn back. But it got vast amounts of publicity, and the Don't Make a Wave slogan alongside the ship really wasn't much good. So environmental activist Bill Darnell came up with the brilliant idea of changing the ship's name to Greenpeace. Perfect! That was the origin of the environmental organization we know today. So what was the environmental legacy of the Cannikin explosion? Sadly, wildlife was affected, and the island is now abandoned. But also abandoned are all underground nuclear tests in Alaska. Cannikin was the world's biggest man-made underground explosion, but it also was the birth of Greenpeace. Well, thanks for watching that. you are now officially part of a cult audience. If you enjoy films about strange places in Alaska and string vests, stay tuned to my channel, because that's the kind of films that you're gonna get. No unboxing videos, just weird stuff you won't see anywhere else. If this is the kind of film you enjoy watching, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and even consider becoming a Patreon. Early access to films, advert-free, monthly polls, live chat. It really helps me make these weird films just for you. The truth is out there.